August 1941. The tide of war is crashing against the gates of Leningrad. Above, the sky is dark with German Junkers 88 bombers, their engines a constant drone of destruction. But for one Soviet officer, the threat isn't in the sky, it's on the ground. His name is Senior Lieutenant Zinovi, and on this day, he is about to execute one of the most brilliant tactical defenses in military history. He isn't just fighting a battle, he is about to set a trap that will define the concept of force multiplication. Today, we dive deep into the story of tank number 864, a story of strategy, engineering, and the sheer will to hold the line. This is the KV-1, a beast of Soviet engineering. Thick, sloped armor and a 76mm gun. At this stage of the war, it was a moving fortress, specifically designed to counter the German panzer advance. But a weapon is only as good as the mind wielding it. Kolobanov's company, just 5 KV-1 tanks, is tasked with blocking the approaches to Krasnogvardeysk. The German 1st Panzer Division is rolling through, and they must be stopped. Kolobanov studies the terrain like a chess grandmaster. He chooses his position outside the small town of WWII. Look at the map here. There's a long, straight road flanked by swampy grounding, passable for heavy vehicles. At the end of this corridor, the road curves left. Kolobanov knows that any advancing force must slow down to navigate that turn. That is the killing zone. He orders his 4 other tanks to take positions further back, hidden in the tree line. But his own tank, number 864, is the tip of the spear. His crew digs a deep emplacement, so only the heavily armored turret remains above ground. They cover it with brush and hay. From this high-ground position, the entire length of that road is in his sights. It's not just a defense, it's a prepared killing ground. The crew waits, the heat of the engine, the smell of diesel and gun oil. Inside the cramped turret, the tension is palpable. Around 2 p.m., the buzzing sound of motorcycles breaks the silence. German scout riders, kicking up dust, they pass right by Kolobanov's hidden position. The gunner, Andrei Yusov, tracks them in his sight, but Kolobanov holds his fire. Patience, they are after bigger prey. Then, the ground begins to tremble. The rumble of tank tracks. The main German force snakes into view. Gunner Yusov looks through his scope and begins counting. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. The line keeps coming. 22 tanks, followed by towed anti-tank guns. The numbers are staggering. Against this armored column, Kolobanov has 1 gun, but he has the terrain. The lead German tank, Leopanzer 35T, reaches the end of the road. It slows to a crawl to make the turn. It's broadside to Kolobanov's position. A perfect target. Kolobanov gives the order. Yusov takes a breath, steadies his aim, and pulls the trigger. The KV-1 lurches back as a 76mm armor-piercing round screams across the field. Impact. The lead tank explodes into a ball of fire. The head of the snake is surveyed. The Germans are stunned. They halt, bunching up in confusion. Is it a mine? Artillery? That hesitation is fatal. Yusuf fires again. This second tank in the column is hit. A third shot destroys it. Now, the column is boxing itself in. Kolobanov then turns his attention to the rear. He fires at the last tank in the line. It bursts into flames. Then he fires again, ensuring it's completely immobilized. The trap is sprung. The Germans are trapped on a narrow road, with swamp on either side, a burning lead tank ahead, and a burning tank behind them. They are in a shooting gallery. The Germans desperately try to identify the source of the fire. They blast haystacks, thinking partisans are hiding there. They level a chicken farm in the distance. Nothing. Finally, they spot the faint smoke from Kolobanov's gun on the rise. Now, the return fire begins. Inside the cramped turret of 864, the sound is deafening. Clang, a shell hits the turret. Clang, another hit. The inside of the tank becomes a bell tower of impacts. But this is where the story takes a turn. The German Panzer 35 TSN Panzer IVs, with their short-barreled guns, are firing pea shooters against the Dragon. The KV-1's armor was designed to withstand hits from much larger weapons. Amidst the hail of fire, disaster strikes. A German shell smashes the tank's periscope and gun sight. Yusov is blind, unable to aim. Kolobanov orders the driver to reverse out of the dugout under direct fire. The radio operator, Kiselkov, bravely climbs outside the safety of the armor to replace the scope. Meanwhile, the turret rotation mechanism is jammed. They can no longer swing the gun. So, what do? They improvise. Kolobanov orders the driver to move the entire tank, using the hull to aim the stuck turret. Inch by inch, they reacquire their targets. For every shot they take, they are hit multiple times. But eventually, the German column is decimated. Finally, the ammunition inside 864 runs out. By this point, they have destroyed all 22 German tanks and both anti-tank guns. Kolobanov radios the other hidden KV-1 south. Now, it's their turn. They emerge from the tree line to finish off any remaining targets. When the dust settled, the total tally for the day was 43 German tanks destroyed. Not a single Soviet tank was lost. After the battle, Kolobanov's crew climbed out and inspected their machine. They counted 156 dents and impacts on the hull and turret. 156 times they were hit. 0 penetrations. That road outside Novichokos still exists. Today, it is known as Tank Alley. It stands as a monument to tactical ingenuity, crew bravery, and the engineering philosophy of the KV-1. It wasn't just a tank, it was a moving bunker. This battle is a masterclass in using terrain to negate numerical superiority. It proves that a well-lit, well-prepared defense can hold against overwhelming odds. History isn't just about dates and names, it's about decisions made under fire. It's about the men inside the machine. I'm Rana Asif, and this has been another deep dive. If you want to explore more stories of strategy and survival, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Most of our viewers aren't subscribers yet. If that's you, please click the button below and join us for the next deep dive. Thanks for watching.